Good morning. This is Kathy Bradley with Kathy Bradley and the Angels. Welcome to the February 2017 angelic forecast. And as you can probably hear, right behind me is the ocean. I'm here in beautiful St. Thomas at the Frenchman's Reef at a really cool conference, Awakening Humanity, and with Bentinho Massaro. So it's really a fun, enjoyable experience. And so thank you for coming. And so I thought I'd work this month with the mermaids and the dolphins from Doreen Virtue. I thought that was appropriate. So with that, take a nice deep cleansing breath, letting the ocean connect with you, with your source energy. Okay, great. So the first message that we're going to share today is blessed change. I'll show you the picture. A major life change brings you great blessings. And if you look, you see the mermaid is actually upside down in the picture. So you may be feeling like your life is a little upside down, so to speak. When change happens, it's kind of like the rug is pulled out from underneath us, they're talking about. And it could be a change in a radical way, a lifestyle change, maybe a divorce, maybe a move, a death going on in your family, the loss of a job, structures changing in the whole world, the economic, the financial, the political. Here we are, we're having a change. So there's a lot of change going on. And so allow it and know that your higher self has actually requested this. You may not realize that when you're down here under the veil, but yes, you are here. And the change is occurring for from your higher self, for your evolvement. So just take a nice breath with that and know that everything's happening for your highest good and that it is actually going to serve you in the long run. It's the old thing, you know, when a door closes, another window or door opens. So being open to receive in whatever miraculous and new ways come your way. But if you're fighting and you're resisting the change that's going on, then you're causing yourself undue pain. Okay? So right now, if you can make a commitment that anything that's coming up that may be triggering you or causing some unease within you, to just go within and see what this may be bringing up, what you may be learning from the experience, and journal about it. Connect with yourself, see how it feels, and then be willing to shift rather than resist. Okay? So thank you, mermaids. Thank you, dolphins. And the next message that we have is simplify your life. Right? So it's interesting. I think this is very good. I love this because I've found that most people like to complicate everything. Right? We like to make it seem like it's harder, it's more difficult. And I think it's kind of like an intellectual thing. You know, if it's difficult, it's challenging, and that you were able to surmount that, you were able to accomplish something, even though it was complicated, it was difficult. But when we look at things, we can actually see that if we look at it from another viewpoint, right, it can actually be quite simple. Take that in. It's kind of like we've created a lot of this drama, a lot of this conflict, a lot of the confusion, because we believed we needed to learn that. And now we're coming to the space where we realize things don't need to be complicated. We don't need to go into the noise. That when you simplify and maybe connect with nature, kind of like we are right now, connect with the earth element, giving yourself that stability. And the water is flowing, right? It's not resisting. It's just going with the flow. So allow that and the simplicity of it. There's an ebb and a flow. There's no resistance. There's not a particle of the water saying, I don't want to go this way, I want to go that way, right? So each one allows itself to follow suit, to go where it's flowing. They're also talking with the simplicity. February is a great time to kind of clean house. So if you find that you've had a lot of clutter, perhaps in one room, you could start off. I'll go with my background in interior design. And so you can go into a room and you can start off in one corner. If you move in, you walk in your room, you could go to the left and start with that area, and then clean that area, and then move straight ahead to the right of the room to where you walked in. So you have a formula that you can work with that simplifies it for you, right? And one of the things that you can do is create 3 piles. So 3 piles, one that you want to keep, definitely, there's no doubt about it. One that you're not sure about, so you'll keep that in a not sure pile. And then 1 pile where you could donate or you could give to someone else. And when you do that, you're opening up the flow, that feng shui, right? Because if we're holding on to anything, everything, then we're not an open vessel, and so that we are not open to receive more. When you're an open vessel, you allow things to flow through you. But if you're trying to grab that water, right? Try to grab water and hold on to it, you're not able to do that. So allow that flow to occur, and you'll find that the simplicity of it will help you. Also, they're talking about something as simple as your mail. When you pick up your mail, rather than letting it come to an insurmountable mound on your kitchen table or your counter, each day that you bring it in, as soon as you get it, throw stuff out that you no longer want, you don't need. It could be something that doesn't connect with you. Just throw it right out as soon as you get it. The other ones are bills. You save that for when you need to pay the bills. And then the letters. But if you do that on a daily basis, then it's not an insurmountable thing like, oh, I'll get to it later. And then it's kind of hanging on your mind. And every time you walk in, you see that big pile there. So you see how the simplicity works. We make it easy for ourselves by doing a little. We take action steps. So you see what needs to be done. You connect with yourself and see what's been bothering you, what's been taking space, whether it's in your office or in a certain location in your house. Start with 1 room and then just work step by step with that. So breathe that in. Wonderful. And then the last message that we have, I connected with the angels as well, and this angel is Indriel. And Indriel is here. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Indriel's talking about that you are a light worker. Okay? So God needs you to shine your light on the earth right now with the divine love and light that you are. So you came here. You said, send me. I want to make a difference. So when there's change going on that we talked about earlier, that blessed change, and things may be in turmoil and chaos, you are here to shine the light. How do you do that? In each now moment, you make the choice. Do you want to be in a place of observation, or are you going to allow yourself to get sucked into the drama, get brought into chaos? You see, the question you want to ask yourself in every now moment is, what I'm doing, saying, being, does it add to the light, or does it add to the darkness? The darkness being fear, lack, limitation, guilt, all of those things that feel heavy, right? That's darkness. The lightness is, does it feel good to me? From that place of integrity, does it feel good? Does it feel light? Does it feel happy? So ask yourself in every present moment, which is truly all you have. It's very important to stay in this now moment. The past and the future are illusions, and people spend so much of their time there. And when you spend time there, you're not in this now space. So if you could give yourself this gift this month of being in this now space, living in simplicity, realizing that changes are occurring for your highest good, and that you are here to be the light. You are the light worker. So in every moment, choose to be peace. Choose love. Choose to be the divine being that you are. And if you need to create space between yourself and another that has possibly triggered you, maybe it was a family member, a loved one, a co-worker, allow yourself that time to diffuse the situation, to integrate, and maybe there's something there for you to learn. So give yourself that gift this month and be the light worker that you came here to be. And so that as you do that, you're adding to the light of the world by being it, so that others can follow suit with your example. So we thank you so much. We love you, and we thank you for being here with us. And I'm going to take a quick shot for you to see the ocean behind me. So enjoy. Let it soak into your entire being. Enjoy the light of the sun as it comes up. It's just the sunrise that we're here. And remember to connect with the element of water and allow it and your life to ebb and flow without any resistance, without any push or pull, by just being the love that you are. So thank you. We love you. Blessings.